Oh, wow. I'm a lot lighter than I remember. Guess I better hit the weight room and get some sick gains.
Whoa there, little man. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just trying to gain access to the weight room so I can improve my bodily physique by partaking in physical exercise.
Well, you see, there's a bit of a problem like that because only big men like me are allowed in this weight room.
Well, according to my calculations, that's impossible. How am I supposed to get sick gains if I can't get access to the weight room?
Not my problem. You know what? I'm feeling a little generous today. I'll grant you access to the weight room if you beat me in a game of basketball.
Well, I'll have to do a little research into this basketball thing, but I consent to your challenge.
Alright, see you later, little man.
Why don't you make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here?
Hey, Mr. Weiss. I was wondering if you could help me out and teach me how physics relates to basketball.
Well, sure thing, buddy. Let's go and hit the books. Two incredibly important parts of physics are Newton's third law and friction. Coincidentally, these are also incredibly important in the sport of basketball. Now, think carefully, but can you tell me what Newton's third law states?
Doesn't it have to deal with two separate force pairs?
Well, in a way, yes. Newton's third law describes how, if object A exerts a force on object B must then exert a force that has the same magnitude as object A's force, but that is in the opposite direction as object B's force.
So it's sort of like dribbling a basketball.
In what way?
Well, when the ball hits the ground, it exerts a force with a certain amount of magnitude on the ground. At the same time as this force is exerted on the ground exerts a force that has the same magnitude as the first force, but has the opposite direction of the first force back on the ball. But how come the Earth doesn't move when the ball hits it?
Well, since the Earth is so massive compared to the ball, the force is negligible, and thus the Earth does not accelerate. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about static and kinetic friction. Do you know the difference between these two topics?
Does it relate to the motion between two surfaces?
Oh yeah, it does. Static friction occurs when there's no motion between the two objects that are interacting with one another. Kinetic friction occurs when there is motion between these two objects. There are two different frictional coefficients for static and kinetic friction. These coefficients, when multiplied by the force acting perpendicular to the surface, can reduce the forces due to static and kinetic friction, as seen here.
So it's sort of like the difference between walking and slipping.
Correct. Since static friction applies when walking, the force that you apply to the ground does not exceed the force due to static friction. When you slip, kinetic friction will apply.
Wow. Thanks for your assistance. I'll definitely use my newfound knowledge to assist me in my quest.
You think you can beat me in a game of basketball?
Yeah, actually, I do now.
Well, I'll have you know I can touch the rim.
News third. Hot! Your clunky feet applied so great a force, you overcame static friction. News third. Game before. You fool! When you dribble from that high, the force that the ball applies on the ground, and then the ground applies back on the ball is so great, it's going really high. So I can just feel it just like this. News third.
Okay.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Wow, look at that. I achieved my goal. Looks like I really got those sick gains now. Wow, looks like I'm pretty big now. And it's all thanks to physics. Thanks, Sir Isaac Newton.